is playing right now. I am your color commentator, Miguel Thompson. I will be commentating your game for today's day. And right beside me, I have Kyle, my play-by-play director, who will be able to announce us for the game. In today's matchup, we have the Demons and the Gators. With the Gators, no, I think it's the Demons. Starting off with the first 2 points.
It is the Demons versus the Gators. It is almost steal, but the Demons push into the front court. Quick three is badly missed.
That was just horrible, man. That was behind the rim.
The Tyler with the missed three.
HoopsHIGH is produced by high school students who are learning the skills of professional broadcasting and camera, announcing, and engineering is done by students. So, Cal, what do you think about today's matchup?
Well, the Gators are coming off of already playing a game, and then they wanted to play again as another team forfeited. So it's going to be interesting to see how well they play, considering they've already played, the fatigue factor at hand. But I think they should easily win this game. What about you?
I think the same. I think that if they put enough effort and passion and hostility into this game, that they could do what any other team could do and win this game.
As Janarius Sneed passes over to number 4, back to Sneed.
Just right off the touch, he could have had that.
And Jalen, number 4, could not handle the pass from Sneed. Sneed, one of the best players in the city last year, plays for Crane High School. He is a rising junior.
Seems like the big man for the Demons. The big man for the Demons, he got real big, man. He started getting the ball more, started getting more rebounds than usually, and stepping up his spot on the team.
Travel there.
The score is now 4-2. With 13 minutes left on the clock.
And Sneed gets the ball. Surveys the court, just going to easily dribble into the front court, gets away with a spin move. Nice left-handed pass. And a foul. That was a nice pass from Sneed.
And he will proceed to the free throw line and take 2 shots if I'm not correct.
Number 0. Tyron Sally as he misses the first one. See if he could hit the second one.
Ooh, and he cash out.
And now it looks like the Gators going to be in a bit of a full court press. 2-2-1, trying to get a 10-second count. But the Demons break it as they'll be going to the free throw line. As number 2, Donald, and the the coach of the Gators is very upset with his players for that foul.
I think that Jermaine, he's grown a lot because he used to go to Collins. Like his freshman year, he went to Collins. He played ball for them, and before that, he used to play with the player Quan Embry. Yeah, they was a good duo, but I don't know what happened. He planned to move on and take on his passion in another school, and I think that really helped him. I think because now he's playing as a better player. He like carrying his team, showing them how to play ball, and doing what the point guy got to do.
And he's a starter, so
yeah.
And now a quick bucket there by the Gators puts them up by 2. Scores 5-7 with 11 minutes and 34 seconds to go. Once again, the Demons break the press and just a bad pass. Sneed pass over to Hobbs. Hobbs gets the layup to go.
If you just can't seem to get enough of Hoops High, friend us on Facebook. Get to know our crew and what goes on in Hoops High. Hey, just go ahead and friend us. Type in Hoops High on Facebook. Click that friend, and look into it.
Has a nice three there by Vitali. Knocking it down. Sneed controlling. Nice pass.
Nice pass.
And
he travels, jumping.
And that's going to earn him a substitution.
Right away. That's crazy.
I don't even know why he came over towards our broadcast area. He knows that he was about to get subbed out. And now Vitali gets as they break the press once more. They get into the front court, passes over to Donald. Nice ball fake, launches a three. Will not go.
It's out of bounds. Hit the top of that that thing called.
Now Sneed.
I need to see some more dunks. This game need to get more enthusiastic and more hype up in this joint. I think that it's gonna be better if everybody start playing to their fullest, moving on that power and stuff.
Now Hobbs rolling pick and roll. Nice move to the basket. He'll be going to the line. Hobbs,
take that foul. That was a nice foul right there.
Hobbs is a nice player. He's big for his size, but he knows how to
control it.
Knows how to shift opponents with his handle. Very light on his feet. Reminds me of a miniature Taylor Horton Tucker. Similar build.
He takes it up. Ooh, bottom of the net.
He also plays AAU with Janarius Sneed. They're AAU teammates for Team Rose.
I didn't know that.
We have a lot of players in this tournament. Devin Davis from the Soldiers, among others. As Eric gets the ball, passes it down, explosive layup is missed, rebounded by Hobbs. He maneuvers through the defense. Nice screen to free him up. He can't finish. Rebounded by Sneed. Should have been a foul call, but no call whatsoever. As the other way is going to be a blocking foul.
And it will go the other way.
It's going to be a 3-point opportunity. They call it a blocking foul.
Let's see if we convert. My fault, folks.
As number 5, Jermaine. See if he can hit this one.
He shoot the first one. Well. And
Hobbs with the rebound.
Tips to get his own rebound, Jermaine. Ooh, he takes that foul.
He'll be going to the line for 2. And I think part of the reason why the Gators wanted to play again was because they were handled pretty easily in their previous matchups at the end of the day. And so they wanted to get some more reps in, get some more practice in, and we're going to use this opportunity to get that experience.
Keep up with everything Hoops High by following us on all social media sites. Just search Hoops High and get locked in. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Search up our name and there you go. Click that follow or and stay tuned, y'all. We got some new videos coming out too. Takes it down the court. Ooh, shot. Just like 2 more inches, and when he tipping it. Ooh, he get it off the third tip.
About 3-4 rebounds right there for Hobbs. He's being very active in this game, but it gets blown by Donald, who goes to the basket. No touch.
He was trying to get the foul there. Tried to save the ball, but it's out on him. Kind of hurt right there.
Hobbs showing more effort here than he did early on in the previous game that he played.
Cal, do you think that who this is? Do you think that the Demons will keep their winning streak going?
No, I do not, because of plays like that by number 5 seed. The the duo of Hobbs and Snead to me is just too much for the Demons to overcome. Just the talent gap is very insurmountable.
But say that they do come over this dramatic or high-scoring game and win, what would you say to that?
Well, I would say they must have did a good job of containing Hobbs and Snead and just move the ball well on offense, knock down shots, knock down free throws. Which is all seems easy, but it's really hard during the game of basketball. The simple things win you games. And Snead misses the first one. He had a good game in his last game versus the Thunder, which happened before this one. Him and Hobbs were the two standouts for their team, respective team, the Gators.
And then trying to find an open man to beat this press right here.
And they do. As Jermaine does a hop step into the lane and got smacked in the face, apparently, according to the ref.
HoopsHIGH is a flagship program of Free Spirit Media and is ran in partnership with After School Matters, the Chicago Public School, and Can TV. This is a team effort all around, and we are grateful for our partners who made this possible. Thank you.
As Jermaine knocks down the first free throw. See if he can knock down the second one. And he does to make the score 12-16. 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the first half of play. Hobbs, bit of a hybrid player, can handle the ball and go down low, but he gets his ball stolen there by Donald, but they're going to call a foul. Donald had the quick hands, but they're going to call a foul as they give it in to number 4.
Cal, I'm sorry, but through this whole tournament, who would you say your favorite team is, or your favorite player on the team?
My favorite team has probably been the Redbirds after a nice steal by Jermaine.
Ooh, fancy
way. Can't quite convert, but my favorite team has been the Redbirds. They've been pretty fun to watch. They've been dominant. My second favorite team has been the Bulldogs. Third team being the Soldiers. Actually, I'm gonna change that. The Soldiers have been my second favorite team. My favorite player has probably been, I would have to say Hobbs has impressed me a lot. Devin Davis has also been very impressive in this tournament, just a rising junior himself. And those two have really stood out to me.
He kind of took his ankles right there when you was talking. I could have he just stole them ankles, man. That was just crazy.
Now Hobbs handling the point guard responsibilities right now.
I also agree with you. I think the Redbirds, I personally, I think that the Redbirds has been the best team up in this playoff so far, and that they have been progressing. Like every time they play somebody, like they play with excitement and they try to get what's done. They try to play around with them a little bit because they know they can beat them. But at the same time, my favorite player on that is Jalen, because he's a good point guard. You know, he can contain the ball, and he set his people up so he could get the scores and the points so they can do anything.
Another player I've enjoyed watching is Elijah Pickens of the Thunder. He's a point guard, very quick, has a great shot, and he's been very, very fun to watch.
The PSAs, dramas, and documentaries that you see between breaks on HoopsHIGH are produced by Free Spirit Media students at North Lawndale College Prep High School and Gary Comrie Youth Center and the Powerhouse High. We hope that you enjoyed the stories and messages that us young people are telling you.
As Donald knocks down the first free throw.
He throws up the second one and knocks it down.
Now, the Gators going the other way. Snead, nice give and go, and the layup is converted.
See, I think that's the passes that will defeat the Demons today. Them passes to the inside.
Donald trying to break the press, and he does through the legs, but bad pass.
Feel the dunk coming.
And Snead finishes off with the layup, keeping it easy, getting the 2 points. As Aaron passes over to Donald. Donald attacks right, goes back left, tries to go back right, couldn't finish. Now Snead passes over to Hobbs, who finishes with the layup. Got up pretty high on that one. Now they give it. Eric trying to break the press.
Ooh, in and out.
And he goes all the way, pass over to Donald for 3, but he passes up the 3 for a 2, and Jermaine knocks down the jumper.
You heard that net?
Yeah, I heard it.
That boy just clapped. That's great. And it's a 3.
Not good, man.
The score is now 27-16.
And Donald launches it, and it's no good.
It was like 2 more inches and it would have been cash. And that concludes the first half of today's game, with the score being 27-16. The Gators are up. Now, who would you say was who would you say was the star of the game during the first half?
Hobbs had a big game. You know, he's handling the ball. He's cutting to the basket, converting layups. Snead also had a nice pass. And he's been everywhere. They've both been very active, and they should, as the best players of their team.
And that's all we have for this halftime break. We will now toss it over to our silent reporter, Cherish.
Hello, my name is Cherish Patterson, and you're watching Hoops High. This is Game 4 of the Summer Classic tournaments between the Demons and the Gators. The score is 16-27. The Gators wanted to regain themselves after a terrible loss the last game, so you never know what might happen. But Saturday we have Hoops High's All-Star Game East versus West. We have some phenomenal players playing in that game, like Jonathan Jones, Jaden Thorpe, who is one of our very own Hoops High's members. Stay tuned for more here on Hoops High.
She ugly.
Who?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him.
They treating your ass on this head.
Who was saying something? Who was out saying something? Who was out saying something? Dude, who was all saying something? Who was all saying something? They all beefy, I don't care. That's because I don't like reading and stuff. This shit boring. She made it.
You can't do play by play. They gonna teach you. You can't do play by play.
Okay, we are back with the start of the second half here at Hoops High on North Lawndale / Collins campus, where we have the Demons and the Gators, with the score being 27-16. Gators are up. Just to recap a little bit about the first half, what are some things that each team should maintain or improve during the second, Cal?
Well, the Gators just need to keep it simple. Give the ball to number 3, Hobbs. He's been one of the most impressive players. His ability to dribble, pass, shoot is a skill that not many high school players have, that level of skill. And then Sneed, using his athleticism and his passing ability, because he has a high basketball IQ, is going to be crucial. And then for the Demons, in order to get back into this game, they need to find out their identity. Find out what they want. Do they want to be a team that is going to be defensive and going down low, trying to get buckets that way, or is they going to be a drive and kick team for 3? They just need to figure it out. As we are back in the second half of the
HoopsHIGH produced. My fault, Cal. But HoopsHIGH is produced by high school students who are learning the skills of professional broadcasting, and all of the camera work, announcing, directing, and engineering is done by students.
Yes, it is. It's number 0. Eric will be going to the line.
They start off the freaking second half with a free throw shot. That's horrible. They should be getting buckets.
He misses the first one.
I think that the Hoops High Summer Classics will turn some of these basketball players way better than what they are, and get their teams communicating and, open each other up so that they can be great through the school year.
As Hobbs gets the hoop plus the harm, the and one for Mr. Hobbs. But that's the whole goal of the summer tournaments around the city. It's just to get your team chemistry up, get players better, using the skills that they learn and get from workouts into a game-like situation.
Throws up the first one and cashes it in.
Hey, all the way back, sir.
As they're gonna, Donald trying to break the press by himself, but he passed over to Jermaine.
Ooh, had him looking for a little
Eric
bit.
gets it for 3. He's feeling it, but that doesn't work. The other way, Hobbs leaps out, extends and finishes with the right hand.
That was just a little roll. Not seeing that right there. Just rolled off the fingertips.
And then they're right into their, looks like a 1-2-2, I think. It's kind of hard to tell as Jermaine gets the impressive acrobatic layup to go. Now Hobbs the other way, bounce pass to the corner.
If you just can't seem to get enough of HoopsHIGH, friends us on Facebook. Get the crew, and what goes on into HoopsHIGH production. Thank you. Go friend us, y'all.
Nice putback there by Tyron with the putback, number 0. Now Donald passes to the middle to Eric, over to Vitali, back to Jermaine.
And the refs are having some type of complication right now.
He said it was an inadvertent whistle, so it stopped play, but thought it was going to be a backcourt.
That's what I thought at first.
Hey, Billy, he was a pro.
Refs kind of arguing, not calling the right calls, probably cheating.
And Eric tries to go all the way, and they're going to call a foul.
Want to see more HoopsHIGH? Go to www.freespiritmedia.org and click the HoopsHIGH tab to see games from the past and other media projects that HoopsHIGH crew has done. Go check that out. We got some cool clips and basketball feeds.
As Eric knocks down the first free throw. The other way, ball is stolen by Jermaine, and he just kind of throws it away. Now Hobbs gets it, brings it across to the front court. He has the size mismatch over Donald. And they're going to call an offensive foul.
Jermaine still tends to block the shot.
As Donald got hit in the mouth a little bit.
The score is now 34-22. The Gators are up in the second half with 12 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock. It's like this tournament has been going on like too fast now. Like every Tuesdays and Thursdays they've been playing off against each other, but it feel like years, but it's been going past like seconds. Just can't wait for the final game.
The All-Star game this coming Saturday.
Stay tuned. Hoops, I got you.
First free throw is down for Donald. See if he can knock down both. Takes his time. Knocks it down. Now Sneed the other way.
And he's trying to find a partner to pass it to. He drives to the inside. Ooh. Ball kind of loose. I think that all these players could make it as long as they grind and play as hard as they could. Ooh, trying to get the two. He tips it in. He will be taking it to the line for two.
That was a good example of not boxing out. And if he had boxed out, that would have been over the back. But because he didn't box out and just went up vertical, it's a fair play as he'll be going to the line to complete the three-point opportunity. And when you say make it, what do you mean make it? Like, you mean go to college on basketball?
College level,
D1?
then college level, then NBA. You know, pushing the goals high, pushing your standards higher than just high school. Because while you're in high school, you only can seize the moment for a little bit of time. And then once you out of high school, ain't no going back to that moment. You know what I'm saying?
But not everybody can go to the NBA. Like even the two best players on this team, Sneed and Hobbs, the two best players on the Gators, they probably won't make it to the NBA, but they could both still go to a D1 college, you know, and that's still a good goal. Now the beam is the other way. They pass it over to big fella, number 6. Lil Mel. Now Jermaine in trouble. LaBelle at the free throw line, just kind of standing there, trying to get the ball.
But I'm saying, like, if they can still set their standards high, like they can come up with their own league. You know, like Park Districts, they got their own league, and how a group of people like go against other neighborhoods, get a team and go against other neighborhoods and things like that. I think that like if they push their standards high enough, they can probably change and like help people around their community get their mind off of all the bad things that's happening and get into the good things like sports and basketball.
I get what you're saying. As an open corner shot is no good. Long rebound to Jermaine, trying to push it in transition. Stops, pops, and gets the mid-range.
Want to see more Hoops High? Go to www.freespiritmedia.org and click the Hoops High tab. To see games from the past and other media projects that Hoops High has done, go check that out.
And the foul is going to be called. The nice hustle and persistence pays off.
And he'll be going up for 2 free throws. He makes one.
Nice free throw. Next free throw is also good for number 7 on the Gators. And a air should have been a travel.
Yeah, that looked like a big travel. But I guess his hands is on the ball.
Now they pass it over to Hobbs. Pass it cross court for three. Got it.
Ooh. That ball kind of hot. Barely hold it, huh? Let's see who can come back with another. Ooh, he just pulled up. Ooh.
Jermaine with the mid-range jumper right back.
Jermaine jumper been getting hot. Like I see him make three. Was it 3 or 4? 4 inside jumpers by far, and it was all net, like net. I don't like that, you know.
Now Hobbs on the other end, going to the line for 2. Knocks down the first one. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Knocks down the second one as they get right into their press. Now Hobbs all the way uses his body to shield the blocker.
Ooh, got his own rebound. This dude is just on point. He just getting there.
Now Eric the other way. Nice in and out. Euro to the corner for 3. Missed. Rebound the other way to Sneed.
Ooh.
Throws it up.
Ooh.
Almost converted the alley-oop play. That would have been one of the best plays I've seen today. That would have been a highlight for sure.
Cardio have to leave our announcement table. And this is still, oh my God, still it's back to back. Ooh, he takes a hard fall there. He'll be going on the line.
Going to the line for 2. Donald, who's been the best player for the Demons so far, as he knocks down the first free throw. And he knocks down the second one. They're trying to give it out quicker.
HoopsHIGH is a flagship program of 3CA Media and is ran in partnership with After School Matters, the Chicago Public Schools, and CAN TV. This is a team effort all around, and we are grateful for our partners who made this possible. Thank you.
LaVale has the ball stolen. And they missed the layup, but it's rebounded. Hobbs steps it to a 3. Can't get it. Sneed offensive rebound. Sneed with the mismatch. Gets it back.
Trying to wake the clock out, I think. Ooh. Deep cross. Pass to the corner.
He should have shot that. He hit a nice 3 earlier.
Mismatch, and he gets this. Oh, almost in.
LaVale kind of, bailed out on that play, intentionally fouled him. Didn't foul him hard enough.
He'll be taking up for his first free throw shot.
No good. Left that one very short. Number 0, Tyron at the line.
Going up for his second free throw shot.
Tyron can't hit the second one, but they're going to call. They're going to say he's going to shoot another one. Donald moved too early. And he knocks down.
Did he just go back to the line after coming off the line?
They called a violation, so he got a free opportunity. 3rd time's the charm. As they head over to Donald, who goes all the way. Nice pass.
Ooh, that was an excellent pass. I don't know about nice, but that was an excellent pass.
Now Now Sneed the other way. Pass it over to Hobbs.
The PSAs, dramas, and documentaries that you see between breaks on Hoops High are produced by Free Spirit Media students at North Lawndale College Prep High School, the Gary Coleman Center, and the Powerhouse High. We hope that you enjoy our stories and messages that we young people are sharing. Thank you. Stay tuned for Hoops High.
As Jermaine banks in a jumper.
He's been hot all day, as I said. Like, he's been shooting back-to-back jump shots to the Gators. The score is now 50-38. The Gators are up with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock in the second half.
Now Sneed passes over, gets it back. Time winding down, they're not in a rush. Sneed trying to use the screen. Just gonna bring it back out. Sneed doing a little dribbling exhibition. Now he does pass it. It looks like they're just gonna pass and try and stall,
And I think they are just trying to stall time so that the Demons will not come back, which is they're not, because they don't have enough time right now, as I can see. And then it's a sub made.
now Donald has the ball. They need to be in a hurry here. They're down 12 with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. He stops on a dime and puts up a nice, impressive floater.
Stops and pops and drops. 10 points down with 1 minute and 11 seconds left on the clock. Pass to the corner.
Interesting here for the Demons is LaVale, their big man, is not in the game.
We know we're not always perfect, but we are working hard and always learning. We thank you for supporting and encouraging us.
Another mid-range jumper for Jermaine. They're down 10. Surprised they're not putting on more of an aggressive press. They're just going to stay in a man full court. Half court. They keep backing up.
At this point in time, I don't think that Jermaine and them could come back with the time that the Gators are wasting. With 20 seconds left on the clock, 19, 18, as it counts down, 15.
And that's going to be it.
And that is going to be all for today's game.
As the victory by the Gators, 42-52, with an impressive showing from Hobbs.
Take it off on the top.
Huh?
Take your hand off my shoulder. You want me to
And it was just an all-around good game for the Gators, a bounce back after losing to the Thunder just the game prior.
And that concludes tonight's game with the score being 52-42. The Gators win against the Demons. And please remember that all games can be seen every Saturday at 8 p.m. on CAN TV, Channel 19, and the HoopsHIGH YouTube page. Also, stay tuned for our new releases of our commercials and all the other stuff that we have produced by high school students in HoopsHIGH/After School Matters. And now we will be tossing it over to our sideline reporter, Cherish.
Hello, my name is Cherish Patterson, and you're watching HoopsHIGH. I'm here with the player of the game, Robert Hart. So being that you guys took a horrible loss last game, how does it feel to regain yourself and help your team come out with the win this game?
It feels good because last game we had a lot of issues defensively. In this game, we wanted to just prove a statement defensively by getting the win.
So a question that I ask every teenager or every basketball player, because, you know, everyone has a person that they look up to, and it's a reason being it. Who is the person that you look up to?
Person I look up to is probably my mom and my dad because they raised me and they showed me how to be a man and do what I'm doing right now.
Thank you for your time. You can catch Hoops High every Saturday night at 8 p.m. on CAN TV.
We gotta wrap up. She just screamed cut loud here. You heard that?